Good evening and welcome to the happy hour with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I ain't doing no good. I am freaking beat. Thank God I have tomorrow off. Let's see who we have in the chat. We have Guido. We have No One Really Matters But Cats. We have Mercury. We have Corey. How we doing? How we doing? We got a good start. Let's start with, hey, Shaza, how you doing, baby? We have Screamo on deck for you. So let's see what he has to say.
We can't have this. We need this.
I drink from a sippy cup, sippy cup, sippy cup. I drink from a sippy cup because I'm a big kid now.
Gotta have the juice, baby.
But guess what, motherfucker? Every time you turn on your Windows motherfucking computer, you support a fucking pedophile.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
That's right. Every time you turn on your goddamn computer, you support a pedophile. Why? Because
Hey, Blue!
you cocksucker! Every time you buy a Windows product, you support a pedophile! So don't tell me about supporting a pedophile when every goddamn computer owner out there supports a pedophile by the name of Bill fucking Gates! So go buy Windows 11. Go buy a new computer with Windows 11. You're supporting a pedophile every time you do! And this...
Really? I wasn't aware of that. I wasn't aware of that. Really? I just thought I was buying a Windows 11 computer that was compatible with my game and was more efficient than my old computer, which is still in really good working condition. It's just incapable of taking the upgrade. I'd have to do more to it than what it's worth. I still use it. I just, it's just on reserve.
Didn't stand for pedophile, asshole. It stood for poor dirt farmer, you scumbag. Poor dirt farmer is what it stands for. You racist fucking... You racist fucking piece of shit! You know what PDF stands for! When I say it, it stands for poor dirt farmer! You racist fucking piece of shit! CFW was never my friend. She was a worthless cunt. She never was my friend. She was a cunt. She was the first cunt that turned on me. She was a cunt. So you know what? You don't even know what the dyke you're talking about. Fucking you fucking bitch.
Emo, one of these days you're gonna burst a blood vessel. I thought I was pissed off this afternoon when I found out I had to stay late. When instead of having to stay for 9 hours, I had to stay for 10 and a half. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off a little bit. They assured me that they're hiring more help. And that, at some point the overtime's going to stop. I hope so. I like the money. I really like the money, but I don't have the time or energy to spend it. Which is kind of a good thing, because now I'm saving money.
eat you right for fucking. Nah. Hey.
You know, for someone who smokes weed, you're awfully angry. Maybe you should get a sativa.
Hey, goodbye. They belong burning in hell. I'm glad Gary's dead. I'm glad
Hey,
Grumpy
chicken
Locks
tender.
is dead. I'm glad Billy
Hey,
the Fridge
Camp.
is dead. I'm glad Scotty's dead. Keep fucking with me, and I hope they keep dying. I hope they all get cancer. I hope they all have horrible deaths. Yeah. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. Nah. Hey, nah. Hey. They're all in hell. And with that, go fuck yourself. Up yours. If you're watching this on another channel, you're supporting a thief, so go fuck yourself. Up yours.
What'd I do to deserve that? Damn. To get a go fuck yourself. Shit. Damn, what a little prick. Let's see what else Fat Photog has, if he's got anything else. Fat Photog was the one who brought us that. So let's give him a like, share, and subscribe, why don't you? Let's see. Let me see. I got one for you. I just got to locate it. General chat. Where'd it go? There was supposed to be a new vonhelton, and I'm trying to find it. Sherlock Holmes has got one. Oh, here we go.
Alrighty, the little red sign says we are live, and it is so. And here I am once again. I'm going to be making me a bologna meat sandwich.
Hey off, Dixon.
So just we'll set you down a minute, and I will make the sandwich. Then we'll
Want to make a sandwich? Whoop whoop, deviate.
Here.
vonhelton, what are you doing? You dumb son of a bitch. Why didn't you make your sandwich before you started the damn video?
Flip it out.
God, you're dumb.
A piece of bologna meat. Yeah, what you want. Okay, give me 2 pieces. 2 pieces. All right, come back there. Okay. Daddy's got to have some. Always got to have some, like I said. I don't have to say it, but let's do that. All right, we're going to do that. Time sky, because it's supposed to always be out there, ain't it? Isn't that what y'all claim? When you're dealing with the Arctic, about the best people you could get. If I turn my car off, I gotta turn the light on. Anyway, good morning, Willie D. What's up?
Just to warn y'all, I took some gummy mushrooms. Those suckers should be kicking in about, 20 minutes. Your hands are dirty as fuck, dude. I can see it in the dark.
Have you guys heard the amount of troops that NATO sent to Greenland? Yeah, it's dark outside.
Yep, I'm going to be lit up like a damn Christmas tree. You damn right. After the day I had, I ain't limping away from this stream. How you doing, chicken
According
tender?
to President Trump, the Danes only sent one dog sled to protect Greenland, and supposedly the Germans only sent a squad. Well, Bon, what is a squad? A squad is about 10 to 12 troops. And each country just sent an abysmal small amount of troops.
I'm speeding him up.
To protect a country, get this, that is 3 to 4 times the size of Texas. Seems to me like NATO better be going and get more troops.
What the hell do you know, Punisher? The only thing you know how to punish is a fucking toilet.
Two or three squads in a dog sled ain't gonna protect shit. If Trump says Russia and China may attack, he's saying that to hear himself talk. He's saying it because it's a very real possibility.
Mm-hmm. Do tell.
I tell you, when you're dealing with the Arctic, about the best people you could get would be the Swiss mountaineers. Because them motherfuckers, they know how to deal with the cold, know how to deal with mountainous terrain. And
What about the Russian soldiers? Don't you think they know a thing or two about cold weather bivouacking? and climbing mountains and shit. Don't you think they know a thing or two about it? There's lots of other cold places too. The Swiss aren't the only ones, stupid. You always discount the Russians. The Russians are some tough people. They really are. Gotta hand it to them. They are tough.
I tell you, that would be who I'd bring over to Greenland, and have me a couple of battalions of Swiss Special Forces over there, them mountaineers, and them motherfuckers, boy, they're highly trained. They know the cold weather. They know how to survive in cold weather, and they're excellent skiers and all that good jazz. So,
Ew.
of course, the Swiss, they try to remain neutral. But nobody's neutral in World War III. So, I mean, ain't nobody neutral in World War III. No one. So. What's the temp? Oh, minus 18 in Chicago? Holy fuck, bro. Oh, my God. Well, it ain't minus 18, but it is cold. For some reason, it gets coldest just before dawn. Anywhere between 3 and 6 in the morning, it gets extremely cold for some reason. I guess because it's darkest before dawn, and therefore it's going to be coldest before dawn.
Not touching it.
At least that's my thinking. But in any event, wow, minus 18. Holy sheep dip, Batman, that's cold. Damn. Thoughts on Trump releasing the Epstein files? The Epstein files have been released, man. They released over 1,000 documents. Now, unfortunately, all those documents are just big black squares, but they were released. They're just big black squares. And in fact, you should be able to go online and go to Google Images and just put Epstein files in there, and you'll get to see them. They're all big black squares. So, I mean, what did you get? Oh, you didn't get shit, did you? Just like I told you. Just like I told you, you ain't going to get nothing.
All right, chicken tender. Okay, we'll see you.
The reason it is coldest just before dawn is obvious, Vaughn. It is when the sun and its worms have been out of the sky the longest. Well, now, wait a minute. I thought you all said it was I thought you said...
Yeah, we have mountaineer troops. We also have special forces who are also highly trained and skilled. The Rangers, the Green Berets, and other branches that we know nothing about. Don't forget about recon, force recon in the Marines. Those are some bad motherfuckers. You're leaving even our own people out. They're highly trained, you dumb son of a bitch. You ain't about nothing. You know what? You really do need to get a damn job. This is ridiculous. I'm beating my brains out and trying to keep my fucking sanity, and this son of a bitch here is sitting here just pontificating over bullshit.
The Earth was a sphere, and that the sun was 93 billion miles away.
It is.
Isn't that what y'all said?
And that's exactly what it is.
So it doesn't matter how long it's been away. It doesn't matter how long it's not been in the nighttime sky because it's supposed to always be out there, ain't it? Isn't that what you all claim? So that should have absolutely no that should have
Cats.
no bearing on it whatsoever. The Trump admin redacted him. Yeah, like I said, man, I told you, I warned you guys in advance. All you're going to get is a bunch of big black squares. And guess what? You got a bunch of big black squares. That's what you got. A bunch of big old black squares. That's all you got, man. No, my concept that the sun is constantly out there is what I'm trying to get to you. You know, this idea, oh, well, it's been out of the sky for 24 hours, ergo it's not going to still produce heat. That don't make any damn sense. Okay, that's stupid. That's ridiculous. Hell, it's ridiculous no matter whether we're on a globe or on a flat earth. Because see, on flat earth, the sun's always up there, whether you like it or not. At least
What are you fucking talking about, you moron? The earth is a fucking globe. It's more or less round. I'm stoned and I know that. Do I have to get out the learning books from first grade and show it to you? Show you the solar system and explain it to you like you were 5?
on a globe, you can lie and say, oh, well, we're on the dark side of the earth or whatever. Speaking of the dark side, I saw a video the other day where somebody took a very expensive camera, pointed it at the moon, and on the shadow side, the crescent side, there's all these yellow lights on the moon lit up. And the guy's like, what the fuck? Now, I have not yet confirmed whether that is a real video or not, because it very well could be AI. But if it is AI, well, it's interesting. But if it's real, it's very interesting. So we'll see. But he took a video of the crescent moon, which has got some darkness on it, and it was lit up like a damn Christmas tree. It's like, holy shit, what the?
Riddle me this, bitch. Why is it dark on one side and light on the other if it's just a flat surface? Why isn't it all bright over the whole fucking thing? Why isn't it the same time everywhere? I can tell you why. Because the earth is a globe. It rotates and spins on an axis on a wobble, which causes the seasons. You're dumb.
Well, so wow, crazy. But I'm gonna investigate and see if that's CGI or AI or whatever. And if it is, well, then we'll just throw it in the trash. But if not, then Dairy Queen has a real mushroom and Swiss burger. Oh, well, we'll have to see about that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a Dairy Queen in my area. I am hoping all is well, too, Isabella Rose. I am hoping that all is well, too. We'll see. We will see. I know that the gods said that on the other side of this rough patch will be absolute victory. So I look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. And I guess that brings me to a point, because everybody's like, well, Vaughn, why are you always so positive? Why ain't you cowering in fear? Why aren't you scared to death you're going to die? Why aren't you scared to death your car is going to break down? Why aren't you afraid of anything? And the reason I'm not afraid of anything is because I have a promise given to me. Actually, I have several promises. I have a promise that my health will be restored. I have the promise that all my finances and all of my belongings will be restored. I have a promise that, the butterfly prophecy, which says that America will be restored to a republic, and that we will know that happened because we'll look out our window and we'll see thousands and thousands of butterflies of all shapes, sizes, and colors.
That's the dumbest shit ever. Truly, it's the dumbest shit ever. When I woke up this morning, I didn't want to set out to be a jackass, but you just pressed my jackass button. You unwashed, unsanitary, unclean turd. Stop trying to tell people about things. You're stupid. You're stupid. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. You're stupid. As a matter of fact, you're the dumbest son of a bitch on the face of the fucking planet. And Shanny better hope you don't die.
I have the promise that on the other side of this rough patch, I will be 100% victorious. I have the promise that I will see the destruction of all of my enemies before I'm gone. That's an awful lot of promises, and I'm still rolling here, okay? I got all kinds of promises given to me by these gods and goddesses. I've had people, well, why don't you just give up on freedom religion? Well, I can't, because I was given promises, and I want to see those promises fulfilled. So no, I can't give up on freedom religion, even if I wanted to.
All right, let's say that your gods are real. Have you ever heard of an empty promise? Have you ever heard of a lie? You're telling yourself a bunch of lies. You're counting a lot of chickens before you even get the eggs. You ain't even got the eggs and you're counting them before they hatch. You're good about that, aren't you, vonhelton? You and Shanny both. You don't even have the eggs in your possession and you're counting them before they hatch. And then we get to laugh at you because you're dumb. And it doesn't pan out. And we could have told you it wasn't going to fucking pan out. Whatever the fuck it is, that was your harebrained scheme. Could have told you.
Because I was given promises, and I want those promises to come to pass. I want them to come to fruition. Yeah. Do you think you will come back this way someday? Back to Kentucky? I don't know. I have no idea.
I think he did.
We'll see what the gods have in store.
I think he did.
If what I'm hearing is true, and the trolls have brainwashed my children into hating me.
Okay.
And the trolls are saying that all the property has been sold now. And not just the single wide, all the property's been sold too. The trolls are saying that everything's been sold, that my kids have been turned against me, and that they hate me now. They brainwashed them into hating me. They said that Andrea's been still talking to them, even though that violates her right, the kids' rights. Because Andrea lost her parental rights. She ain't supposed to be talking to them kids at all, not at all. And see, I'm the only one that's obeying the law here. Andrea's not obeying the law. But anyway, apparently, according to the trolls, Andrea has brainwashed the kids into hating me, just like she hates me. And where did she get that from? Oh, she got that from Darren. She got that from John Chacon, aka Mr. Dark Zodiac.
Bullshit. Okay, let's look at this little tidbit that Blue has given us. It's Mr. Cyrax on history.
How do you think the slaves were freed? Same fucking thing. Rosa Parks took a risk and helped free the slaves, gave them equality. How do you think the slaves were freed? Same fucking thing. Rosa Parks took a risk and helped free the slaves.
That was so wrong and stupid. Hey, Hatfield McCoy. Hey, Source Code. Hang on. Having a little trouble with chat. There we go. Yeah, Source Code, I couldn't because I was at work. I will later, though. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were doing. Baron von Helton. Baron von smell bad.
She got it from Dr. Dissent. She got it from Kenny KPZ. She got it from Secular Opinion. So if that's true, and I've lost my children and I've lost my property, then do I need to go back to Kentucky for anything? Doesn't sound like it, does it? So I just plant my flag somewhere else. Do I miss Oneida? The only thing I miss about Kentucky is being able to talk to my ET friends. The only thing I miss is, see, where I lived in Kentucky, it was very remote. And so my ET buddies, they could decloak and you know, without any fear of reprisal from the military or the government. And so they could decloak on my property because my airspace is mine.
You're still maintaining that story that you've got ET quote unquote buddies that look out for you. Well, they're not doing a very good job, are they? Your god and goddesses of creation aren't protecting you. They're kind of letting you dangle, aren't they? So are your friends. Just kind of sitting there watching you dangle like a worm on a hook. Looking like a possum's pecker. Looking all stupid. Damn.
And as such, you know, they were protected and they knew it. And so they could decloak. I mean, you ought to have seen what I seen, man. Huge, beautiful base ships and fighter aircraft and recon aircraft and just all kinds of cool shit. Very beautiful, very ornate even in some cases. And of course, Tim Davison's eyes as big as saucers, and he's sitting there like, what the hell? I know that boy shat himself at least once. Now, he says he didn't, and I'll go with what he says, but I got a funny feeling he did. But he says he swears up and down he didn't, so okay. But yeah, his eyes as big as saucers. He's like, oh my God, look at this. And I said, yeah, that's right. It's true. Did you ever go to the KFC in Corbin? Why should I go to something that was an afterthought? You know, it seems to me like Kentucky Fried Chicken should have been in Kentucky in the first damn place, right?
What the fuck are you talking about, you dumb son of a bitch? Am I stoned? Or is he just not making any damn sense? Or is the answer yes?
Not an afterthought that you decide to go back later and make something. You know? Seems a bit disingenuous, doesn't it? Look how it turned out for Carrie, TJ, for interviewing somebody's kids from YT. Well, look what it did to Reb and Shanny's kids. Reb and Shanny's kids hate Reb and Shanny now, don't they? Yeah. In fact, the trolls have caused a huge rift between Reb and Shanny and their kids.
No, you dumb son of a bitch. Nah, don't you even. Don't you even. They starved those kids. They abused those kids. They neglected those kids. Don't even. Scumbags always stick up for each other. Wrong is wrong, no matter what.
Haven't they? Isn't that what's happened? Yeah. The one in Corbin is the first one. Well, that's not what I heard. I heard it was an afterthought. I heard that initially KFC was not in the great state of Kentucky. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. Of course, now, we live in a world where CERN can turn on their damn machine and fling us into an alternate reality at any time, thus making everything that I say null and void. So, I mean, so you may be right. CERN may have turned on their stupid machine, flung us into an alternate reality where KFC really was originally started in Kentucky.
What difference does it make? And how did we get here to KFC? How did we get to CERN? God, will you shut up about CERN? It did not fling us into an alternate reality, you putz.
So, there's that. And see, if you're from this timeline, you're going to believe that it's always been there. Whereas I, being from the Arm of Sagittarius, will say, no, it's not always been there. Because in my reality, there was no KFC in Kentucky. It came later. It wasn't there initially. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Your timeline, my timeline, it doesn't matter. Because by now we're in so many damn alternate timelines that I've lost count. So I heard that Channy's son is taking out a restraining order on me due to the lustful comments I made about him. No, there was no lustful comments. I thought that there was a female in the home with Rev and Shanny. That's what I thought. And that's all I thought. And that's all it was. There was nothing untoward about the children at all because I didn't even know they had children. I thought this was a female that had come to visit Reb and Shanny. I had no idea that I didn't even know they had children. So So no, there was nothing untoward. But thank you for trying to accuse me of being a fucking pedophile, you piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my room, because I'm not a fucking pedophile. I was out protecting children before you motherfuckers were even in diapers, most of you.
Liar.
So get off my ass.
Liar.
What do I think will have happen to Rev now that he's homeless? I don't know. But at least we finally got rid of Shanny. It only took, what, 20 fucking years to get rid of her ass? And now she's finally gone. Of course, now...
You know what, you dummy? You know what's sad? After all my years of being alive, I actually have a profession. I have a profession. I'm a cook. I'm an actual cook. I've worked as a cook for many years. Not as fast as I used to be, but I am a cook. I'm a pretty decent one. I'm not great, but I am decent. I'm nice to have around. I'm a workhorse. I just keep going and going and going until the job is done. Do you know what you're qualified for, Von Helton, with your work experience, training, and everything else? Shoveling fries.
Rev is $4 million cheaper than he was. Can you imagine somebody wasting $4 million? Holy shit, man, that's insane. I heard they found a cure for lymphedema. Yeah, supposedly lymphedema is created by a parasite, they're saying now. They're saying that parasites go into your lymph nodes and clog up your lymph nodes, and that is what's causing lymphedema. Is it true? No. It's just fucking talk at this point. Once it's been peer-reviewed and put out there for general consumption, and not only that, but a cure, then there will be more proof. It wasn't 4 million, it was 750. Wrong. That's wrong. It was 750 initially. Yes, that's true. But then, if you'll recall, they found another $250,000. That brings it up to $1 million.
No, they didn't.
And then his uncle had another $1 million in Colorado, which brings it up to $2 million.
No, he didn't.
And then when they got to Pennsylvania, there was another $2 million in the bank. That makes it up to $4
No,
million.
there wasn't.
So keep up, okay? You guys are behind.
You're
I
an
can't believe
idiot.
you trolls are that far behind on this matter. And then on top of that, they conned everybody into giving them $3,500 to make the trip from Colorado to Pennsylvania, and then with $1 million fucking dollars and change in their pocket, which cracks me up. That just floors me. Them rich beyond avarice, but they got you guys.
Then why did they leave the apartment, dipshit? Why weren't they still getting high? Laying on their ass. They're very lazy. They're not going to waste their fucking time doing that. Trust me. You got it all wrong, dumbass. I'd like to know where all that fucking money came from. You are so stupid. There's stupidity that makes me sad. There's stupidity that makes me laugh. And then there's stupidity that makes me angry. Your stupidity makes me angry. You're harshing my buzz.
To give them $3,200, man. I couldn't believe it. I absolutely couldn't believe that shit. That cracks me up. Anywho, though, we can tell by the interview that the trolls did with Reb and Shanny's kids that they have now been turned against Reb and Shanny. So, no, I'm not way wrong, sir. No, I am not way wrong. Is any of it for me? I don't know. None of it's for me. Vaughn, I am a test subject at a top secret U.S. military base. Well, then how the fuck are you talking to me right now? If you're a test subject at a military base, you wouldn't be able to talk to me right now, I assure you. I guarantee you.
How the hell do you know?
Rev never said 4 million, but he doesn't have to, because if you pay attention, it comes to 4 million. You just have to pay attention. Like I said, initially it was 750,000. Then they found another 250,000. Then they found another million. Then when they got to Pennsylvania, there was another 2 million in the bank. That makes it $4 million, folks. Yes, it does. I can count. Granted, I'm not good with math, but I can count that much, okay?
Need to do us all a big favor and fucking choke.
Please help me free my fellow ape brethren. Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to set you free right now. Here we go. There you go. You have now been set free, motherfucker. Now you've been set free. Free, set them free, free. Hey, Lou. Lodi. I'm stuck here in old lie again. Anyway. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. That's true. It has. Oh, Lord, I'm stuck here in Lodi again. Rev stands firm on 750,000. Well, he can stand all he wants, but I've been paying attention. Unlike the fucking YouTube trolls, apparently, I've actually been paying attention. Bun, how was that delicious?
You're always trying to count everybody's fucking pockets anyway. God, you're stupid. You're hallucinating. You know, they got medicine for that. Maybe you should take some.
Just burger with the extra gravy. It was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And I left my hands dirty on purpose, you stupid ass trolls. Because I know what this dirt is on my hands. I know where it comes from. And I knew that it would not harm me. But I also knew it would scare the shit out of you and make about 1,000 fucking hate videos. You are so easily played, trolls. It's not even funny. See, now that I no longer have kids and I no longer have a wife, I can do whatever the fuck I want with you trolls. Isn't that right? Yeah. I mean, who's going to take my kids away? Oh, they've already been taken away from me. My wife has already been taken away from me, so I have nothing to lose, right? I'm surprised you didn't learn anything about personal hygiene. I did learn something about personal hygiene.
Then why
I'm surprised
don't you do
you're too
it?
fucking stupid to know what paganism is. So get the fuck out of my room. Goodbye. See ya. What part of I'm a pagan do you not understand? What dirt? I don't know. They keep saying my hands was dirty. I keep telling them it's shadows, but they keep in.
No, you don't scrub your fucking hands, you moron. I'm a hippie, but you know what? I still bathe. Just because you're a hippie doesn't mean you can't take a shower. Fuck, I don't want to smell your stank ass. Take a fucking bath. You want to be fucking Dildo bastard. Son of a bitch.
insisting my hands were dirty. So, hey, we'll go with it. We'll say my hands are dirty. Doesn't fucking matter, because even if they were dirty, I know where the dirt comes from, and I know that the dirt is harmless to me. Maybe not to you, but it is to me. Did I eat that burger like a what? Like an apple. Did I eat the burger like an apple? I don't understand. What dirt? Yeah, there you go. What dirt? Exactly. Your girlfriend Candace keeps posting pics of her trip. She could have come visited you with all the money she wasted. Well, yeah, I mean, trip to Japan, a trip to Dubai, which is a Muslim country, by the way. I think she went 2 or 3 other places, and then of course the trip to Wisconsin. So yeah, that's true. She could have come to be with me instead of all these other trips. That's true. She could have. But see, she listens to the trolls and she listens to other people, and so, filling her head full of lies, just like they did Andrea, just like they did Pamela Sue, and now apparently they've done so to my kids as well. Oh yeah, that Von Helton, you don't want nothing to do with him. He's evil. He's dangerous. He's scary. He's all this shit. Even
Von Helton, let me level with you. Woman to jackass. Now, I'm about your age. If I was single, I wouldn't know. Fuck no. Fuck no. What, are you kidding? If somebody set me up with him on a blind date, I'd track her down and break her fucking nose. And if she showed me a picture just suggesting it, I'd slap her.
though I'm old fashioned, I don't even believe in hitting a woman, but hey, we'll just leave that little tidbit of information out, right, guys? Right, trolls? We'll leave that little bit of information out? Yeah, what the fuck? Candace is a Jezebel. Well, she don't need to be in Christianity anyway. She needs to be in freedom religion. So you can take your Jezebel and shove it. She needs to be in fucking freedom religion where she can get her mind clear. Did it ever occur to you motherfuckers that the reason her mind is so fucked up is because she's in Christianity instead of freedom religion? I'll make you a promise. I'll make you an absolute promise. If Candace converts to freedom religion, all this mental bullshit in her head, I bet you it all goes away. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet it all goes away? Anybody want to take that bet? No, you ain't going to take that bet because you know I'm fucking right, don't you? Fuck yeah. You know I'm right.
If she adopts freedom religion, then all that stuff in her head will go away. Didn't work for your wife, did it? You took her off of her meds so she wouldn't get fat. Her physical body being slender took precedence over her mental health. You know what? When it comes to mental health, that is secondary. You do what works. You can learn to deal with the other later. Take it from someone who knows.
You originally lied and said your hands were dirty from playing in the dirt. Actually, my hands do get dirty from playing in the dirt. I'm a pagan. Hello? Do you know what grounding is? Do you know why pagans play in the dirt? No, you don't, and you're not going to because I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to figure it out on your own. But what you can do is you can get the fuck out of my feed. That's what you can do. Bye. Washing hands can be a pagan thing too. Well, maybe, maybe not. Do you possibly think that the parasites? No, I do not think about the parasites harming me. But I'm glad to see that you do. Some trolls are trying to convince her to make a trip to Canada so that some people can take a turn with her. I know that. I know that. I'm well aware of what the trolls are doing. I'm well aware more so than anybody else, believe me.
No,
I'm a pagan, but I wash
that-
my hands. I wash my hands too, Brianna.
no. Candace is real. He talked to her a couple times, and he thought that she was his girlfriend. For real. For real. And sorry. Candace, he's been trying to get in Candace's pants. He offered to take Candace to get her welfare and food stamps and have her live in his truck with him and the dog. Who could say no to that? Who? Damn tempting offer.
But see, they never mention the fact that I wash my hands. All they ever see is when my hands are dirty. They have a very narrow view of reality. Vaughn, they calling you to the Grouch from Sesame Street because you dumpster dive and live in trash. Well, if you actually believe that shit, then you can take a trip to outer darkness. Bye. There are parasites in dirt. There's all kinds of shit in dirt. There's grubs in dirt, too. There's grubs in dirt. There's earthworms in dirt. There's all kinds of shit in dirt.
Yeah, Missy Cats. He's
I
not
bet you
stalking
could get
her.
Candace back. No, I don't know if I can get Candace back or not. If I took up ballroom dancing, I can dance. I can ballroom dance.
No, you can't.
It's been a while, but I can still do it.
Since when?
Long time ago. Long time ago. Vaughn, I am a gardener, and your hands were not dirty from being in dirt. Well, good. Then you can leave. Bye. Have a nice life. I read about grounding. Can also be done through walking barefoot in the dirt. Correct, Willie. Holy shit, somebody actually looked it up. Correct, Willie D. I bet you could get Candace back. Well, I don't know that Candace would join Freedom Religion. She's been so brainwashed by Christianity and the trolls and all these other people that she talks to.
Oh yeah,
I don't
she's
know.
30.
We'll see. We'll see what the gods have. Maybe the gods are working on Candace. Maybe the gods and goddesses are working on Candace, and she will, in fact, join Freedom Religion and get her mind clear and get all of her, because see, the gods and goddesses of Freedom Religion, they enjoy fixing broken people. They love that shit. Told me so to my face. Well, not to my face, but you know what I mean. They told me directly. Said, we love fixing broken people. Okay, so Candace is what? Candace is in debt.
Hey,
Candace
Shiloh.
lost her job. Candace lost $10,000. And then Candace got scammed out of $350 more. Candace has been lied to by a whole bunch of men. And the gods and goddesses of Freedom Religion will fix Candace. They will make it right. They will fix her mind. Her mind will be clear again. She can even figure it. The gods will figure out a way to get her money back and everything. It's really cool. But see, she's got to want that, because they won't go against her free will. Vaughn, did you see her in a dancing outfit? Yes. Yes. Water and fire are used together. Sprinkling, blessing water, and passing objects on oneself through incense, smoke. Yes. Sage, sweetgrass. I got me a smudge stick right back there, Brianna.
Yeah, you're gonna need something to kill that fucking funk. Well, this is as far as I go tonight. We'll pick back up on this another time. Y'all like my t-shirt? I got this at the con. I had a blast. But for now, I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all probably in the morning. Bye. Peace.